Hello, Tiger fans, and welcome inside LSU Gymnastics. I'm your host, Mike Smith. Well, the LSU Tigers continue on their amazing roll in the 2017 season, taking the short charter flight up to Fayetteville to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks on Friday night in Barnhill Arena. The Tigers take care of Arkansas by nearly 1.5 points with a huge 197-plus road score. Now the 14th, tying a school record in a row for LSU. And of course, we'll get into what's next for the Tigers. A huge weekend coming up after this inside LSU Gymnastics.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is brought to you each week by Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry. Woman's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Woman's. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue. And by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Insurance Financial. Lending the way homebuyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network.
Dee, it was a fantastic effort by your Tigers on the road yet again. Three road meets in the SEC, 3 big wins against 3 quality opponents.
Well, it's a great place to compete. You know, the kids were anxious to get on the road again, and you know, a lot of our postseason's on the road, so we've got to become a very good road team. And the preparation we felt like for this meet was excellent, and the kids were looking forward to getting out there. We had some kids that had been sick, getting them back in the lineup and beginning to move forward, getting over some injuries, getting them in the lineup. So it was a great opportunity for the Tigers to have a good meet. And our highlights, as always, brought to you by TJ Ribs, the official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics on both Siegen Lane and on Acadian Thruway. Dee, the highlights speak volumes about how you started over on the uneven bars with a strong 49-4 effort. It was just consistency across the board. Well, you know, we really put a lot on Shea Zamardi. She previously had been our anchor person on bars. We moved her to the front position. Really expect a lot out of that senior. And she delivered on Friday night. Gave us beautiful handstand positions. Every bit of the routine, we're still polishing. We're still trying to perfect it. And, you know, that's the nature of this sport. It's, sometimes you forget to talk about the great things because you're always trying to fix the things that's got to get better. Beautiful extension in her dismount. Before she released the bar, she was stretched out, released the bar, and just dropped nice soft landing. It was beautiful routine, and that's what we need to set up the rest of the lineup. And it did, because then Maya Hambrick and then Ruby Harold, again, back-to-back. So you start 3 9-8-7-5s in a row, and then you start rolling into the heart of that lineup, and it really is taking shape. Well, and you know, when you look through the lineup, just watch the handstand positions and how tight they are and the amplitude in their releases, and we're doing very, very difficult release moves, and just name them as they go through the lineup, and then you get to Sarah Finnegan, who's our we feel like she kind of ties it all up before our anchor person, and beautiful bar routine, perfect execution everywhere, and came off the bar a little bit early, and you can see her kind of drop her chest, take a little bit of hop in that dismount, but what a beautiful routine. And that kind of puts an exclamation point, the quality of the interior of these routines. And then you get to Lexi Priestman, who's been sick, and she only had one good practice day, and that was our inter-squad day preparation for this meet. And a lot of heart and soul, a lot of desire, and went out there and just really gave the Tigers what they needed to put an exclamation point at the end of that good event. 9-9 for Priestman, 49-4 for the LSU Tigers, and then you rolled right on over to the vault. And I know, Dee, that's been an area where on the road you've really worked toward not only stretched out positions but landings as well. Well, when you're expressing your desire as a coach for them to stretch their positions and maintain great positions in the air, we want height and distance, and we're not talking about pressing them to stick their vaults. We're talking about stretching their positions. Well, we begin to see a little bit of struggle with some of the landings, but Juliana starts us off with a big vault, and welcome back to the lineup. Absolutely, welcome back for her. Because she had we thought was going to be a pretty significant shoulder injury, and just rehabbed it and got it back, and you know, we're just really, really happy to have her back. And then Ruby Harrell.
How about her?
And yeah, she's got a great 1.5 vault. We're just now trying to get her back in the swing of the lineup. So we were happy just to be able to throw another 1.5 vault. We took Lexi Priestman out, who did a 1.5 last week, and we put Ruby in, trying to get everybody ready, trying to make everybody as strong as we can make them. And we're also trying to rest some people moving forward and looking what we're facing later on in the season.
You're right.
But you know, then you got these big vaulters like Maya Hambrick and Sydney Ewing, and you know that didn't turn out.
And Kennedy Edney, by the way, another 9.9.
But Kennedy Edney, it's so big, you know, and we saw her stick the first 2 meets of the season. We saw her stick at 101. So she's, and you know, we don't want to dwell on it because it's going to be there. She's going to stretch it out. When she stops looking for it, it's going to start happening. And then, you know, Ashley Nat gave us a beautiful, you know, end of the lineup, a beautiful double full vault. The mat was a little bit soft, so she couldn't find solid footing. But I think we're going to see some great vaults moving forward.
It was another 9.9 for Bugs, who's now the #1 vaulter in the nation this week by vaulting average, and a terrific 49.225 effort for the Fighting Tigers, who had a big lead at the halfway point of the meet versus Arkansas. And when we come back in just a moment, we'll have the second half of the Tigers in Fayetteville. After this, inside LSU Gymnastics. This gymnastics moment brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors, safety, relationships, quality, excellence, engineering done right.
I would say tonight, definitely wrapping it up on beam was so awesome. I think that we got a lot of momentum from floor, and the way that we came back from vault was so important as we went into beam. I think that this lineup, we knew we're very capable of things like that, so just being able to go out there, show everybody what we've been practicing was really awesome for us.
You're a mom the moment you see that second line. And it's time to get ready, because this birthday takes months to plan. Find the doctor who just clicks with you. Make a birth plan that's right for you. Because every woman wants something different, even you and your BFF. And when it's finally time, our doctors and nurses will be by your side as you bring your beautiful baby into this world. The best birthday ever is at Woman's.
What's wrong, big guy?
All I wanted was a chance to play today.
You know it's tough, kid, but we've both been in your shoes before.
Yeah, right. You guys are great.
Come on, I have someone you want to meet.
You know the only way to become great is to learn from a legend.
Billy Cannon!
Hey, gang, come on in here. We're going to talk some football.
This President's Day, get to Nissan now and save on a lineup with intelligent safety features and America's best truck warranty. It's clear why we're America's fastest growing auto brand. Take on the everyday. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 11 models, or save up to $45.50 on select models. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the LSU Tigers.
At LSU, we're pretty competitive. We helped prove Einstein's theories about gravity. Nailed it. France designated our French program as a center of excellence. We've discovered 41 species of birdies. LSU, we're pretty competitive because we're here to win.
What are y'all doing here so early?
Oh, Dee Dee, we're so excited that we just wanted to get some extra vaults in.
Vaulting for victory, right?
Holy cow!
Holy cow! LSU Gymnastics tickets are less than the movies and fun for the family. Tickets start at just $3, so make sure to get yours today.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by TJ Ribs. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue.
We're back inside the Pennington lobby of the LSU Gymnastics Training Center here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge. We're so glad you could join us again this week inside LSU Gymnastics at the halfway point of the LSU versus Arkansas meet in Fayetteville this past Friday. The Tigers with a big lead, but Dee Dee, you know, your team had to go to the floor, manufacture some enthusiasm inside a hostile arena. You did just that, and it resulted in some fantastic performances.
Well, you know, we asked them to create some momentum. The vaulting was a little bit of a disappointment, but it didn't hurt our team score. But a little bit of a disappointment, but they stepped out there, and we knew in the warm-up that they were coming back. They were generating some energy and enthusiasm. The team on the sideline really showed up to help the individual on the floor. But, you know, when you've got our first lead out, Sydney Ewing, steps up there, does a beautiful front double full, and just the difficulty throughout this lineup that everyone does in their first tumbling pass is really, really, really good, and they're getting better and better each week. I mean, we're growing through the season.
You're exactly right, and you set this lineup up with back-to-back seniors, which really showed a level of importance on the road this season because they have been able to nail those opening passes, and that's just set the tone.
You know, and Sid finishes with a beautiful double pike at the end of that routine, and look at the emotion. You know, we talk about fire-breathing dragon. Look at the emotion. Her mouth is open. She's screaming. She's so excited about what's going on. Leads into Shea Zamardi, who opens with a double Arabian. The step is there. There's a little bit of a step there, but the Arabian itself was beautiful, nice and high in the air. Everything about the routine, the presentation, the dance, just her level of emotion and excitement is a real positive thing when the judge is sitting there, they're enjoying the routine and not judging the routine, and that's a real important emotion that you want to begin to bring out of your floor workers. But then Shea gets to her last tumbling pass, and it's light, and she finishes with the same emotion, runs to the side, runs to the team. Now, you know, we feel like we've got some momentum going, and then Maya Hambrick.
Does anybody dart a landing like Maya Hambrick?
Well, Maya Hambrick, you know, and she gets in the air in that double layout, she sees it, and just brings it down, solid 2-foot landing, absolutely beautiful. Then, you know, middle pass, 2.5 punch front, last pass, nice high double pike. Then the same amount of emotion when she's done it. It just looks like she's just, you know, it's a walk in the park. And it was so much fun to watch the reaction of the team. And I remember I didn't feel good, Mike, so I was trying to stay a little bit away from the kids. Didn't want them to, you know, to show up this week with what I had.
You're right.
But then,
how about McKenna Kelly and having her back in the lineup for the Tigers?
That was huge. And you know, we've got two routines for her. But look at this double layout. Look how big. Look how high. She lands it. She didn't even need to lunge. She lunges, and then the emotion and all of the showmanship in that routine, and she did it beautifully. When we're on the road, she does the middle pass, that's a front tumbling pass, and then we're at home, she's got a full in that she's doing, and we're hoping we'll do the full in this weekend when we're on the podium. But nice, look, front through to double tuck for her last pass, and here again, fire-breathing dragon, there's that mouth open, she's hollering for herself and running to the team and showing all that emotion that really brings and creates the excitement.
And then you go freshman senior with Kennedy Edney and then Bugs Nat, and Bugs just brings such an amazing amount of power, as does Kennedy. But that level of experience that Bugs has puts an exclamation point on the floor.
Well, it does, and now you've got a freshman sandwiched between a super sophomore and a great senior. And you know, she opens with a double Arabian as well. Back pedals just a lunge a little bit, so there's her deduction, and then she proceeds to be perfect. And look at her last pass. Look how high she is. She opens this tuck, and her body is completely extended when she hits the floor, chest up, and there it is again, mouth open, screaming and hollering, ready to go, you know, celebrate with her team. And then here's Bugs.
That's right,
with
a 9.95 effort to finish it up for LSU on the floor, a 49.55, huge road floor score. And that takes you over to the balance beam, Dee Dee, where you have a chance to absolutely cement another SEC win, an SEC road victory. And as a matter of fact, we talked about the exceptional performance of the week. And this week it's brought to you, as always, by Woman's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Woman's. And this week's exceptional performance, the Beam team on the road. A fabulous 49.525 effort.
You know, we gathered them together, we rallied them before they went to Beam. And my message to them is generally always the same. I want you to see it and feel it know where you are, but use your preparation, your ready set on the floor to prepare you for what you're going to do on the beam. They took their 4-minute warm-up. It was very efficient. They just, went through the process. Erin Mekadeg steps up there, and there's a TV timeout or something, and she waits, and we, went over and I chatted with her a little bit, and she says, okay, I'm ready. This is going to be great. And then off she went. Beautiful, beautiful start off.
A 9-9 leadoff effort.
You cannot ask anybody to do it better than she does.
That's a leadoff triple right there in baseball terminology, because then you lead right on in to Shea Zamardi, I beg your pardon, to Maya Hambrick in the number 2 spot. What an amazing effort for her.
And that was probably the best routine I've seen her do. And we've looked at it and like, okay, let's just put this in a can and whip it out every time she competes, because just look at her confidence. Look at her expression on her face, just the focus and the demeanor. And when you talk about that razor focus of seeing it and knowing where your center line lines up with the beam as you're working that routine the entire time, it's just solid. It's just beautiful.
Senior, and then freshman Kennedy Edney with a 9.875 effort for the Fighting Tigers. Then comes Sarah Finnegan. Wow, another fantastic effort.
Yeah, and it was so exciting to watch that lineup develop as you get into the lineup, and Sid, beautiful layout position, and then she sticks her dismount. Then you got Kennedy Edney who goes, and just so much amplitude in her tumbling skills, in her big skills. Look how high she is off the beam. Yep. Big, high, layout front toss, and then she answers that with a stuck dismount and another fire-breathing dragon. And that sets up Sarah Finnegan, and we let Sarah do her triple turn, and she got a little juiced up, and watch how fast this turn is, and she put her foot on the beam, like I'm putting on the brakes, and her chest goes forward, and it is sheer core strength. She pulls it back and says, no, I'm fine, and then finishes with a perfect routine and a little bit too excited in the dismount, and she over-salutes the dismount and loses a little bit in balance there. But I tell you what, I told Bugs before she went, I said, okay, Bugs, there's no pressure on you now. We've won the meet. We've got a great team score already. You just go up there and have fun. Just go up there and relax and do your beam routine. And she did. She had soft landings on everything, and her amplitude was fabulous. But look at this layout at the end of the routine. It's nice and soft, chest up to finish. And then she blasts down the beam, does a beautiful double twist, dart,
right into the mat.
End of meet.
End of meet, absolutely. And with the end of the meet, the Fighting Tigers remain undefeated now at 6-0 overall, 5-0 in the SEC. And when we come back after this short timeout, we'll take a look at what lies ahead for your Fighting Tigers, number 2 in the nation, again this week. Inside LSU Gymnastics, we'll be right back.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional FHA, VA, RD construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today at 921-8152. That's 921-8152. David Alello with Assurance Financial.
You're a mom the moment you see that second line. And it's time to get ready, because this birthday takes months to plan. Find the doctor who just clicks with you. Make a birth plan that's right for you. Because every woman wants something different, even you and your BFF. And when it's finally time, our doctors and nurses will be by your side as you bring your beautiful baby into this world. The best birthday ever is at Woman's.
Action.
Comedy. Horror.
Speak.
Drama.
Find. Feel. This is the all-new Contour from Cox. It's cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff.
Tiger Athletic Foundation, preserving the past, celebrating the present, and building the future. of LSU athletics.
Take it up, Jay. Take it up, Jay. You ready? Let's get it. Let's get it, right? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I got you. I will. Knock down, Karen. Count it. Ball in. I got you. There you go. So
Team on one. Team on one. One team.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year, and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry.
And we're back inside LSU Gymnastics, inside the Pennington lobby here of the LSU Gymnastics Training Center on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge. Again, Dee Dee, it's going to be a fantastic week of gymnastics for your Fighting Tigers.
Well, they're excited.
Absolutely, and you well should be,
Yeah.
because on Friday you'll take on 3 top 20 opponents, 2 of which that you've defeated already this season, along with this team called Oklahoma, who's right now just a smidge ahead of the Tigers in the rankings.
Yeah, and they're a great team, and you know LSU's a great team. We're looking forward to it. We've already seen the other 2 teams that'll be on the podium with us. I think the team's excited and they're ready, and we're eager to get out there and get on that podium. It's a great opportunity to prepare ourselves for what it's going to be like at the national championships.
Well, we had a chance to sit down with a group of Tigers to talk about their expectations about taking to the podium for the first time in the 2017 season, coming up on Friday in the St. Louis area. This week's Inside feature brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma Engineers and Constructors. Safety, relationships, quality, excellence. Engineering done right.
Week 7 for LSU Gymnastics may be the toughest task so far on the Tigers' schedule. The student athletes will compete in 2 meets over a 3-day span, mimicking the Super 6 schedule during the postseason. LSU will face a trio of top 15 teams on Friday at the Gym Quarters Mardi Gras Invitational in St. Louis, Missouri. Then LSU returns home for a Sunday matinee at 2:30 versus top 25 George Washington and Iowa. The Tigers are looking forward to the challenge.
Being on a podium is just like postseason, so it's just a great way for us to prepare for postseason and be able to be in that type of environment with multiple teams competing. It's a high-pressure situation. It's really good for us just to have that experience way before even SECs or nationals.
I like it because it gets us in that mindset, and you kind of figure out how your lineup is going to move 1 through 6 straight through. And we do it in here in inter squads, but it's different when you're like in a competition, so that's why I like them.
Definitely, I think that helps us prepare for postseason. But we kind of do that already in the gym because we'll have our inter squads the day before meet to mimic that for postseason. So I feel like we're prepared already.
The Iowa Hawkeyes, coached by former LSU gymnast Larissa Libby, will also compete twice over the weekend, starting in our nation's capital against number 22 George Washington. Both the Hawkeyes and the Colonials will then travel to Baton Rouge for Sunday's meet. The student athletes know competing 2 meets in 1 weekend requires diligence in practice as well as the classroom.
We all know that everything needs to be done beforehand, just preparation, telling your teachers if you have exams. It's all just about pre-scheduling and making sure that everything's lined up perfectly so that when you do go to town, you'll be able to handle it and handle your academics at the same time.
Against the field at the Mardi Gras Invitational, LSU already claims victories over Georgia and Missouri by at least 2 full points apiece, and knows the chance to line up against defending champion Oklahoma will further enhance the postseason type atmosphere.
But we're really excited for all these meets coming up because we always say before every meet, you know, we're not only competing against who's in the arena, we're competing against the whole country.
For more information on the program, follow the team at LSU Gym on Twitter and like them on Facebook. Reporting for Inside LSU Gymnastics, I'm Garrett Wolper.
What's wrong, big guy?
All I wanted was a chance to play today.
You know it's tough, kid, but we both been in your shoes before.
Yeah, right. You guys are great.
Come on, I have someone you want to meet.
You know the only way to become great is to learn from a legend.
Billy Cannon!
Hey, gang, come on in here. We're going to talk some football.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional FHA, VA, RD construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today at 921-8152. That's 921-8152. David Alello with Assurance Financial.
Listen up, team. Today, a new season begins. The off-season was a bit challenging, but we made it through. Now you are tougher, faster, stronger, and cuter than ever. Now let's go out there, because we just got everything you need to play. All right,
This is why you shop. Academy is how you save. New Balance 4040 Classic Baseball Cleats, now just $69.99. Get the guaranteed best prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to imagine what you can do in a Ford F-150.
Let's crank it on up, yeah, till the sun comes up, yeah. Let me hear you say,
Sir, nice truck, huh? Whoa. Yeah, we get that a lot.
Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 40 years straight. Now get 0% for 72 months on F-150.
At LSU, we're pretty competitive. We helped prove Einstein's theories about gravity. Nailed it. France designated our French program as a center of excellence. We've discovered 41 species of birdies. LSU, we're pretty competitive because we're here to win.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it.
This week's Look Ahead brought to you as always by David Alello of Assurance Financial, lending the way home buyers prefer it. Well, it's another Top 25 showdown in the Pete Maravich Assembly Center on Sunday afternoon at 2:30 when the Fighting Tigers entertain George Washington and Iowa in a tri-meet. So it'll be an unusual setup, Dee Dee, with having an extra team of sorts. But it's going to be fireworks as usual, pyro as usual, and then we're going to have autographs after the meet.
Yeah, and the meet starts at 2:30 Sunday afternoon, which is a great opportunity for families to come out. You know, you can get your tickets same way, lsutix.net. But we're excited. We want to have a great opportunity for fans to come out. It's our autograph night. We're going to sign autographs after the meet. And the beauty of this is it's going to be early. So it's a school night. The kids will be done early. They can stay up there and get autographs, trading cards and posters, and just really enjoy the evening.
LSUTix.net. Go ahead and get your tickets early. That way you can avoid any lines outside the Maravich Center. Come on in and enjoy it. It's going to be a fantastic meet for your nationally ranked Fighting Tigers against George Washington and also for Iowa. Well, Dee Dee, it's been a great opportunity to be with you again in this beautiful facility again this week, and we're delighted you joined us once again. Same station, same time next week, right here inside LSU Gymnastics.